Yeah. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the World Tour 4. Hopefully everything's working well. Hold on a second. There we go. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 20 of the World Tour. Hope you guys are doing great, as always, because I know I am, especially after coming off of a pretty successful test stream yesterday on the beta server. And I just want to tell you guys, I am really surprised on how much better the audio was compared to my older streams when I was on the main version of Infinite Flight, because I feel like I made the perfect decision because after rewatching yesterday's stream, when I was tuning into ATC, surprisingly, the audio wasn't cutting out like at the end of like almost each message like it used to be in my previous streams when I was on the main server, and yeah, I was actually quite surprised, and there was like literally like little to no audio cuts whatsoever, just like the audio's all buggy and everything, no matter the camera angle and everything. So yeah, it was a whole lot better compared to what it was before. So that's why I'm gonna stick to the beta server from now on, because it's just a lot better. And yeah, so today we are flying from Moscow to Baku on the Aeroflot A320. It's gonna be another short flight, but this time it's going to be over 2 hours this time. Flight time is going to be around, I'd say, 2 hours and 40 minutes or so, so it's not going to be too bad of a flight. So yeah, it's going to be another good, solid flight. If you guys do enjoy, please make sure to leave this stream a like, as usual. And yeah, feel free to send a donation and everything else if you want to continue supporting the streams and everything. So yeah, and like I said, I just want to thank you guys enough for I just want to thank you guys for continuing to tune in to the World Tour streams and everything, and especially after coming off of yesterday where I had that huge 500 euros super chat from Nicholas. That was incredible. So if you guys want to continue supporting the streams, feel free to send a donation and everything else, and yeah. It's going to be another good, solid stream today over to Baku. Also, let's say some highs in the chat. Devil Vibes, 1245. Aviation 321, Chris. Henry Plays. Nice to see you all here. All right. So we're going to go to runway 24 center today. Our V1 is 145 knots. And we'll rotate at 151, and we're going to go flaps 1 for today's flight. All right. Let's head over to Baku, and then we'll adjust our instrument approach real quick. We're going to go over to runway 3. Is it 35? Yeah, it's 35. I actually want to keep that there because it's just what I wanted. All right. So once again, guys, if you're going to join me on this flight, you are more than welcome to. Feel free to copy my flight plan and everything. I want to see what the cruise altitude is for this flight real quick. Hold on a second. What gate you at? I am at right here, gate 118 at Terminal B. Let me just keep that there in case you're curious. All right, let me just hold on. Just got to find out the cruising altitude for this flight. Hold on. So it looks like we'll just go over to 35,000. Surprisingly, this actually does this in real life, but at some point, like when does it start? Like because probably once the flight gets like around here, it only maintains like 15,000 feet, surprisingly, and then it climbs to its cruise. So I actually want to make some changes to my flight plan here. Let me just delete this. Set altitude 16. We're actually going to do just 50,000 feet. We'll just get rid of all this. Kai, welcome, dude. Garen, good to see you. JetBlue, good to see you. There's a lot of you guys joining. Made a trip from West Texas to Rapa Nui and back. I hate the Autopilot Plus fuel glitch. Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't really use Autopilot Plus anyway myself, so yeah. I've seen a lot of I see a lot of posts regarding that fuel problem and if on the Autopilot Plus anyway. So let's get rid of this. So we're gonna go over to 15,000 feet, and then once we I think once we when do we start climbing? I think once we start making this turn, we're gonna climb to our cruise because it shows it on flight radar. Let me just set that to match with the railroad flight. And also, guys, I don't know if you saw, but pretty early this morning, I recently posted 2 shorts. I posted 2 shorts today. If you guys follow my shorts feed, I recently posted a couple of shorts because my dad actually recently flew on a United 777 from Houston to Buenos Aires, and thankfully he actually recorded both the takeoff and landing for me. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free. So Escort with F-18s, nice. Also, Aviation United, good to see you, dude. So yeah, I can't wait for the escorts, and I think probably the perfect shot is like having one F-18 on my right side and one F-18 on my left side, because I actually wanted that on yesterday's stream, but unfortunately, since you were late and I was descending, we didn't have the opportunity to do that. So since you're here, this will be the perfect opportunity to do so. All right, let's also check our weight. So since flight times go around like 2.5 to 2 hours and 40 minutes, we'll do let's do roughly 4.5 hours of fuel. We'll do this with passengers, and we'll do that for cargo. Right, I think we're pretty much all set. Let's start everything up. Give you guys a little extra minute to join me and everything else. And also, since my dad recently flew on that 777 from Houston to Buenos Aires, at some point once the world tour is over, I am going to do both the flight to Buenos Aires and back, because I haven't done it yet this year, and I know for sure that's definitely going to be a good stream and route to do for you guys. So be on the lookout once the world tour is over, and yeah, I can't wait to start getting back into real-world flights and everything. And as well as fan requests too, because I still have a lot of fan requests to get under my belt and everything else. As much as I've enjoyed doing this world tour for you guys, I still can't wait to get back into the swing of things and doing railroad flights and everything. All right. I think we're just gonna hold here for a few minutes
Moscow
and wait for this
Sheremetyevo
guy
traffic,
to
type
taxi.
3198, crossing runway 24 center. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, type 3198 is clear of all runways.
So there's a good amount of you guys joining me today, which is good. And also,
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Tango Foxtrot Alpha
while we
Charlie
wait
Echo,
for,
taxiing
or
to
actually,
runway
wait,
24
I think
center.
we're good. So let's start our pushback.
Moscow
We're just gonna be mindful
Sheremetyevo
of the
traffic,
aircraft
Oscar
next
Kilo
to me.
Whiskey Oscar Romeo Lima Delta, taxiing to runway 24 center.
So while we push back, let me actually set up my typical goal here, because I enjoy doing this. Set that to, we'll do 3
Moscow
hours.
Sheremetyevo traffic, Aeroflot 379, taxiing to runway 24 left.
No, I don't want that. I don't know why it freaking goes to that. There we go. Alright, start that. There we go. Because I'm pretty much just going to set that up every time I do a stream, because it's all good fun. And like I said, I always appreciate it from you guys anyway, so. Alright, stop here. Where do you want us to spawn so we can intercept you? You can just go to the ground right now in Moscow, cause Chris is already there, so you can just pretty much just spawn in at Moscow, probably like
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Aeroflot 2 Quebec Romeo Heavy is on final, runway 24 left.
What's the average landing vertical speed? Average anyway, so.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Oscar Kilo Charlie Hotel Romeo India Sierra, taxiing to runway 24 left.
Creeping.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic.
Creeping Carbon
Aeroflot
9248. Thanks
taking
for
off
the
runway
$1,
6
dude.
left, departing east.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, taxiing to runway 24 center. Moscow Sheremetyevo
Just
traffic,
reload this.
Aeroflot 379 is taking off runway 24 left, remaining in the pattern.
Just freaking reload this here. Alright, there we go. Nicholas, welcome, dude. Alright, let's shut off the APU, taxi to 24 center. Alright, here we go.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, taxiing to runway 24 center.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Oscar Kilo Whiskey Oscar Romeo Lima Delta, holding short runway 24 center. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Oscar Oscar Romeo Lima Victor, taxiing to runway 24 center.
How are you,
Moscow
Lucas?
Sheremetyevo
Doing pretty
traffic.
good. Just
Zulu
another
Kilo
day in
Tango Alpha
business.
Bravo is 21 nautical miles to the east at 5,200 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make straight in for runway 24 center. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo. Holding short runway 24 center.
I think Chris is probably waiting for me, so I'm just going to go in front of him. Or I think he's probably going to go in front of me, which is fine. I'll just let him go. The stream just started? Yep, you're just in time, dude. I've only been streaming for like 15 minutes or so.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic is using runway 24 center. Left traffic.
There's no ATC? I know there is. That's fair. And also, guys, I hope the audio at the end of each message on the Unicom is fine. Like, hopefully it isn't, it's not cutting out, because I definitely was watching the previous stream.
Moscow Sheremetyevo
The audio was perfectly
Kilo
fine.
India Foxtrot Alpha Uniform. Taxiing to runway 24 center.
So hopefully the audio is working fine for you guys. Also, is it just me, or I think they probably changed the afterburner effect on the F-18, because I literally just saw that.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. Oscar Kilo Whiskey Oscar Romeo Lima Delta. Holding short runway 24 center. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. Oscar Kilo Whiskey Oscar Romeo Lima Delta is taking off runway 24 center, departing north. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. Siberian 357, taxiing to runway 24 center. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. Zulu Kilo Tango Alpha Bravo is on final, runway 24 center.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Aeroflot to Quebec Romeo Heavy, holding short runway 24 center.
And it's, oh my goodness, I don't know what the heck happened there. Where's IFAU? Hold on a second, I'll look at it in a sec. Alright, so we got Garen, Kelvin, Chris, myself, Aviation 321. I believe this guy's probably joining. Henry already took off. Where's IFAU? Because I literally told him that he can just spawn in at just a random stand next to me, so. Oh, there he is. I think he probably just spawned in at one of the Okay, I don't know what the heck happened there. I hope Aviation 321 didn't do that on purpose. I might just be a glitch in the sim. Oh, I see why we're holding, because this guy's landing. That makes sense. Lucas wants us to be. Oh, okay. You're telling that to IFAO. But yeah, like I said, since there's gonna be two F-18s at boarding, the perfect shot is
Moscow
one
Sheremetyevo
F-18
traffic,
on the
Lydian
right side and one
0110,
F-18 on the
taxiing
left
to
side
runway
of me.
24 center.
And of course, since we have contrails and everything, that'll be one heck of a shot. So I can't wait to see it once we get in the air. What's the average landing vertical speed you get? I told you, I'm pretty inconsistent with that. Like, I don't know what my average is. Like, sometimes it's below 100 and sometimes it's bad. So I don't really have that much of an average vertical speed anyway on my landing, so.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. Zulu Kilo Tango Alpha Bravo is clear of all runways.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Aeroplant to Quebec Romeo Heavy, crossing runway 24 center. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Aeroplant to Quebec Romeo Heavy, holding short runway 24 center.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. Aeroflot 1854, taxiing to runway 24 center.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Aeroflant to Quebec Romeo Heavy, crossing runway 24 center.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. Oscar Kilo Whiskey Oscar Romeo Lima Delta is 7 nautical miles to the east at 4,100 feet. Inbound for touch and goes. Will make straight in for runway 24 center.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Aeroflot to Quebec Romeo Heavy is clear of all runways.
Alright, can Kelvin start going? Cause we don't have to wait here. Cause I don't know why we're here.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic. Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo is taking off runway 24 center, departing west.
And I'm assuming probably Chris is going to 24 left, which is fine. I may be wrong though. He might be taking off 24 center.
Approaching runway 24 center.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Oscar Kilo Charlie Hotel Romeo India Sierra, crossing runway 24 center.
Approaching runway 24 center.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, holding short runway 24 center. Moscow
I guess I'll just
Sheremetyevo
hold short
traffic,
for this
Oscar
guy.
Kilo Whiskey Oscar Romeo Lima Delta, going around.
Alright, I think we're pretty much good.
Approaching runway 24 center. Entered runway 24 center. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie
Alright,
Alpha
Sheremetyevo
Sierra
on.
is taking off runway 24 center, departing west.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic,
Alright,
Victor
let's get
Tango
out of
Alpha
here,
Alpha
guys.
Alpha
Here
Super,
we go.
taxiing to runway 24 center. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Oscar Kilo Charlie Hotel Romeo India Sierra is taking off runway 24 center, departing west. Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha is taking off runway 24 center, departing west.
V1 and rotate. Ooh, slight wind. Positive rate, you're up. Y flaps 1, because I'm not that heavy anyway. I'm quite a lightweight anyway.
Moscow Sheremetyevo traffic, Oscar Oscar Romeo Lima Victor is taking off runway 2.
Alright, we can tune out of there since we're done with that. Look behind you. Yeah, I see. There's Chris, and there's Henry. Where's Oh, frick. Was distracted again. Wonder where's IFA? Okay, he's not that far. Let's also go over here and we'll just set that. Looks like it's pretty windy in Baku. Winds 330 at 18. My goodness. It's pretty gusty there. Alright. So once again, guys, according to the real life flight, we're gonna stay at 15,000 feet once we pass Togmo, and then we'll climb to our cruise of 35,000 feet, because it shows it on the real life flight, and I just want to do the same thing the real life flight does. So just be aware. Not feeling well today. My stomach is not feeling like, I don't know what it is. I don't know either, dude. I mean, Lily, as soon as I ended yesterday's stream, my right eye was watering up so freaking much. I mean, it must have been allergies whatsoever. But after taking an allergy pill, I'm freaking perfect. So I'm assuming it's probably allergies. But for you though, Nicholas, I'm assuming it's probably a stomach bug. I'm not sure though. Because I don't know what kind of symptoms you have right now anyway. My boy Lucas on performance enhancing substances. Yeah. Yep. And also, I just got a message from Lane that he recently took off and he's already at cruise. There's IF England. Where's Lane? I don't know where the heck he is. Because he took off a while ago, so... I'm assuming he's probably where IF England is. I'm not sure. I feel oh yeah, I get it. I feel you, dude. I know that's not fun. Let's see if there's anything new in the IFC. No, it doesn't look like there's anything new. Nicholas, are you serious about a freaking another 500? I swear, I'm gonna lose my mind. You don't have to freaking do this, I swear. Oh my gosh. Honestly, chat, type 1. Type 1 in the chat if you think that's actually gonna happen. For 2 streams in a row, I get a freaking 500 euros. There's no way there's no way that's gonna happen. He doesn't have to do this, dude. There's IFAU. I swear, if Nicholas is true, just gonna freaking... You don't have to do this. As much as I appreciate the super chats from you guys, oh my god. And plus, that kind of concerns me too, because you're spending so much money, like all this money you worked hard for, and that kind of concerns me a little bit. All the stunts I had to do to get closer to you. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta tell you, once we reach our cruising altitude, the freaking shots of my aircraft and both F-18s side by side next to me, it's gonna be freaking sick, dude. Oh, there's a contrail. We got a contrail here. Man, it still feels awesome. I mean, like I said, guys, I'm gonna be staying on the beta server because yesterday's test stream literally just exceeded my expectations. Because like I said, the freaking audio is a whole lot better compared to what my streams are like in the main server. Because whenever I stream in the main server, I mean, you guys remember whenever I'm tuned into ATC, the audio cuts out like it gets so buggy like for like a second or two at the end of each message, and it's so annoying. And it wasn't doing that on yesterday's stream. I literally rewatched it, and there was little to no bugging of audio at the end of each message. And the fact that Lily happens, and we're Lily on the beta server, by the way, and I was expecting worse, but surprisingly, like I said, it exceeded my expectations. So the audio is just a whole lot better on the beta compared to the main version. So that's why from now on I'm probably going to stay on the beta server. Not just for the sake of better audio, but just for like the contrails and everything. It says daily spend limit is 500. Yeah, I know. I am well aware of it. Like I literally just clicked on the super chat in the show support section in the little chat box below the chat itself, and yeah, it does go to the highest you can get is 500. Doesn't let me? I don't know why it doesn't let you send. It's kind of weird. I still don't know why you want to freaking donate so much money to me. You don't have to do this, dude. Like, as much as I'm grateful for the money, it just concerns me because you're literally using so much money. You're literally giving away so much money to me that you worked hard for, and yeah, it's just that kind of concerns me, but it still makes me really happy and grateful at the same time, so. Maybe he's secretly working with Mr. Beast. That was funny. That was a good one. Imagine if he actually is, though. Because I don't know what it's like working for Mr. Beast, because I don't watch his content. I'm not that much of a fan of Mr. Beast anyway. Alright, where is, oh, we're not that far out. There's an airport below us? Yeah, I saw. DC-10 contrail. Yeah, those will be cool. So in just a couple of minutes, we'll start climbing again, and we'll head to our cruise. You should do... What is that? Is that, Oh, Campinas to Memphis. I already did the flight to Campinas already, so... So yeah, I gotta do the freaking return flight to Memphis on the MD-11, since I already did it. Are we staying at flight level 150? Well, if you check Flight Radar 24, the real life flight does stay at this altitude. I don't know why, but once it starts turning east, it starts climbing to its cruise. So I'm just doing that just to match the real life flight. Alright, let's actually, let's start climbing to our cruise. We're just about to start turning to the east. Do a barrel roll? I don't typically do them on stream. But if it's a casual server stream, I can definitely do them. But if an expert server, I just don't feel like it. I'm just more into like the realism stuff and everything. Even though I don't really do like casual server streams, I at some point I may do one. I'm not sure. Rob, welcome, dude. There's a 727 at Fort Lauderdale. Nice. Let's see if we got the contrails now. We should be able to have them any second now. So with that, let me actually pull up the camera angle here. Let me just have enough room on both sides so I can have the F-18s in the frame. Let me also do this as well. Man, the F-18s with the friggin' contrails are nice, dude. Oh, now we're starting to get the contrails now. Holy cow. It's still really satisfying to watch, you know, like all these contrails, like freaking. It's like seeing shooting stars fly by over and over. Let me actually do a nice, want to do a nice head-on angle here. Maybe this will be cool. Let me just zoom in just a tiny bit. There you go. Altitude 35,000 feet. If there's a need to add wake turbulence, yeah, that'll be cool. I remember seeing some videos of, I think it was on, well, no, it was LA Flights Live about the A380 wake turbulence. I remember that. But yeah, that would be cool to add on the sim. Oh, there's IFAU. Where's Chris? Oh, he's right there. But once we get to our cruise, we'll be able to get the perfect shot with one F-18 on my left and the other one on my right side. I gotta tell you, is it just me or the contrails on the F-18 are real dense? Like, I can clearly tell they are dense. I feel like the F-18's contrails are a whole lot denser, in my opinion. I may be wrong, but it sure looks like it to me. Blowing contrails on yeah. Can't wait to see the contrails on the Cessna 17. Oh, don't get me started on that. Alright, we've just leveled off at 35,000 feet, so let me actually want to do this. Let me just move the angle a little bit. So since we're on our cruise, if you want to message anything in the chat, feel free. You're engulfed in yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh, looks like they're doing it. We're about to get the money shot. What is Ion Max? It's a bowling ball that I have. That's why it's on my channel banner. It's one of my favorite bowling balls I recently got. And it's one of it's one of the strongest like bowling balls ever made, and it's one of the top selling too. So. And plus, that picture of that Ion Max, I actually took it myself. So that's what it's called. It's just a bowling ball that I own. When face reveal? I already did that a long time ago, remember, dude? I already showed my face before, so I don't know why you're asking that. Check ATC view. Alright, let's see. Oh wow, that actually doesn't look too bad. That's actually pretty cool. Wow, I like that. That is pretty cool. What about, oh no, that's the top down. What else? That's the tower cam. Overhead. No, I think that's it. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Alright, let's go back to the regular view, and hopefully with all these twists and turns we'll be able to. Hopefully, Chris and IFAU will be able to go side by side with my aircraft and everything. Baku doesn't accept light aircraft either again? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I saw the ATIS. I feel like it shows that at every single time it has ATC. Like, no matter which airport, it always shows no light aircraft accepted this time on the ATIS. So I'm not surprised. Check ATC view again? Alright, let's see how this is. Oh wow, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Hey, random. Appreciate the 100. What is that? Need to figure out what. Hold on a second. Let me figure out what that is. How much is that? Oh, that's only like a $1 donation. Like all these syllables, that's right next to the number. Oh, it's a yen. It's Japanese money. All right. So we got a nice Japanese viewer here. I think it might be a yen. I'm not sure. But since you're the one who donated, I'm assuming you probably know what it is. Just feel free to message in the chat, because I don't know what that is. Actually, let me see the yen symbol. That actually, I think that's not a yen symbol, because the yen is clearly a straight Y, but with two straight lines on the you know. Let me hold on. I think that's probably yen. I'm not sure. But despite that, random, I appreciate your donation. Appreciate the $1 donation, since it shows the dollar in U.S. currency. Appreciate you. That's Indian rupee. Nice. Okay. I thought it was Japanese for a second. Indian rupee. That's cool. So once again, random, I appreciate your donation, even though I didn't know what kind of money it was. I need to get used to all those freaking money symbols. So I'll make sure to remember that it's Indian rupee money. So once again, guys, as we're on our way to Baku, if you guys enjoyed today's stream, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to leave this stream a like as usual. Let's get this stream to roughly probably 10, 20 likes. I'll greatly appreciate it. Let's get this stream to a good amount of likes as usual. And like I said, guys, before, feel free to send a super chat if you want to continue supporting me, as they'll be greatly appreciated, of course. Where's IFAU? He should be still there. Yeah, he's still there. We're getting in formation. Yeah, I see. I mean, we're just about to turn in like the next minute or so. So probably once we do this slight left turn and we go straight, this should be a good opportunity for the formation. But I know for sure once you guys get in formation, that's gonna be one hell of a shot. I can't wait to screenshot it. Even though you two are wearing different liveries, it doesn't really matter. The contrails just make it 10 times better. I'll send you, dude. Oh, guys, I appreciate y'all so much. My goodness. I'm flying an A380. I wonder what route you're doing. They're still trying to get into formation. Where's this, okay, there it is. Oh, there's Chris. He's side by side. That's what I want. Like right on my side. That's perfect. Let me just zoom out. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We almost had it, but the Blue Angel was it's a tiny bit behind, but he was almost there before we turned, so good thing we're going straight, so we should be able to hang on to that shot for a good amount of time. London is so chaotic? What do you mean? Hold on, let me check on my phone real quick. Or actually no. I'm gonna check waypoint. It still looks, yeah, it was still pretty good. All right, let's see. Let's see how London's doing. Oh wow! Holy cow! It actually looks pretty good on expert server. There's a decent line on 27 left though. Wonder what frequencies are on right now. There's 114 inbound, 135 outbound, and 53 on the ground. And let's see. Where's the? Oh, there it is. So ground approach and tower online, which is nice. So it's pretty good in London right now. So I'm passing Amsterdam right now. Oh, I see why. Let me also check the training server on Waypoint. It doesn't look too bad though. We got almost friggin' 2,800 people on expert right now. Oh, my goodness. Alright, let's set VNAV. Just keep this here at this angle. Is the Autopilot Plus glitch happening to you? I mean, I can see it on my screen, but I don't use it. So, I mean, you can obviously see that that random players like typically teleport back and forth and everything. So, search my flight on Waypoint? Alright. I mean, I know you're on training server, so... Oh, you're actually flying to Heathrow. Nice. Where's he flying from? Oh. Oh, he actually flew from Kai Tak. Nice. I thought it was a completely different airport, but check my posts? What do you mean your posts? Posts on what? The what do you mean check your posts? On YouTube? Okay, let me see. Oh, nice. Wow. What a shot. That's cool. That's awesome. What a post. That's cool. Why everybody plays Infinite Flight on iPad? I'm not sure. I feel like it's just probably the best device to play on an iPad. I mean, I know some people play on their phones sometimes, which is fine. I don't really care. But I don't know. I just feel like the iPad's probably the best device to play Infinite Flight on. It's a bigger screen and they usually run better. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm choosing an iPad. Let me actually go on the ATC cam, see if it's pretty terrible on visibility. I was just curious. Have you tried any Indian food in the US? Oh no, I haven't. I have not tried any. I mean, I try playing on my phone, but sometimes I get used to play. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes play on my phone because one, I sometimes use it whenever I try and record shorts, and two, it's just it literally performs a whole lot better compared to my iPad. Like, it can literally handle like max graphics, 60 FPS, and very high airplane count. Just like how it's going to be when I eventually get the iPad Air M4, so... And plus, after getting that 500 euro super chat yesterday, I feel like I might have just enough money to get the M4 sooner rather instead of Christmas. And this guy is literally inside my aircraft. I should have went higher. Or actually, I don't know if I actually want to spend my money on the M4 and just get it for Christmas. Because like I said, I'm just saving up to try and get back to Houston, and the M4 is like, I think from what I remember, I think it was like between $500 and $700. I think, I don't know, it probably in retail price, but yeah, I'm just saving up to try and move back to Houston as soon as possible. Which, of course, you guys already heard of, so let's see if there's anything new. You'll have to forgive me, I'm kind of a new subscriber, but what did you do before you decided to attempt YouTube full-time? That's actually a good question. So, before I made the decision to try out doing YouTube full-time, of course, I was struggling on looking for a job, and of course, I mentioned this before. Out of all the jobs I did ever since I first started living here in Michigan in 2024, they were all short-lived, and that it really rocked me to my core. So at the beginning of this year, even though I was still working a job, I got kicked out of that job in April. And of course, I got another job in July, and then I got kicked out like a week later or so, probably less than a week. And shortly after, that was actually right before I got monetized. So, shortly after getting those 3,000 watch hours, of course, when I made that post, I made the decision to see if I can try and pursue YouTube as a full-time career. And surprisingly, it's going so far so good right now, because this is only my 4th day monetized, and I'm already making tons of money so far, and I think probably a lot more than what I used to make when I started working. So so I feel like I'm probably on the right track of making money and saving up to move back to Houston. And as of right now, I currently have a target date of moving back by probably mid or late next year. So, and I'm going to explain like the rest of the details in a completely different video, since I mentioned I was going to explain like how I've been feeling lately and everything. So yeah. Because trust me, I've been through a lot recently the last 2 years, and it has not been fun whatsoever. Why move back to Houston, Texas? Well, it's pretty obvious, because one, I was born and raised there ever since I was born, and two, I have, of course, I think I mentioned this on stream, I have a girlfriend who I've been with since freshman year of high school, and thankfully we still talk to each other, and she's just begging me to come home. So that's why I'm just gonna focus and just gonna continue giving this a try with this YouTube thing, and just pray to God that this will work, and I'll be able to make enough money, and I'll be able to have the right amount saved up, and I'll move back. Because I know for sure when I get home back to Houston, I'm like, you'll see how happy I'm gonna be, because yeah, I sometimes struggle to find the right words, but you guys know what I mean. all I want to do is just continue working, make money and everything else, and just move back to Houston, where I can actually be happy again. Why did you go to Michigan? Well, after my grandma died a few years ago, um, my mother used to live here in the state of Michigan, so that's why. So after my grandma died, she just wanted, you know. I'm sorry for your loss, man. Yeah, it's all good. So your mother was, yeah, yeah, most likely, yeah. I used to visit South Lyon pretty frequently. It's beautiful, I bet. I mean, I never actually heard or been to that place anyway, so. My dad went to Michigan. Nice. Oh my gosh. South Lyon, Michigan, about 30 minutes or so from Detroit. That's actually not bad. But one place I'm definitely looking forward to is going to Owasso, Michigan, which is spelled Owosso. And I say that because on November 21st, um, I'm going to a place called the Steam Railroading Institute. You guys probably won't have heard of this, but it is home to a pretty famous steam locomotive called the Pere Marquette 1225, also known as the Real Polar Express. It was actually the locomotive that was used as the model template for the locomotive in the Polar Express, um, and yeah, I even rode that engine before in 2024 from Mount Pleasant to Cadillac, Michigan, and it was a pretty cool experience, um, and Lily, like freaking 8 years ago yesterday, I rode it on my first time when I was only 14 from in no, it was not from, it was in, because it was only like a 25-minute run. It was during the Howell Melon Festival in Howell, Michigan. Howell. So, so yeah, no, on November 21st, I will be going to Owasso, Michigan to go ride 1225. So be on the lookout for a pretty cool video from that experience. So yes, Aviation 321, I do rail fan. And plus, this will actually be my first time on the North Pole Express trips, um, since it's basically like a trip of the Polar Express, and it takes you on a 4.5 hour round trip from Owasso to a small village in Ashley, Michigan. It's a pretty nice it's a pretty small village. It's decorated, and it's decorated like the North Pole and everything, and like you get to see Santa and everything else, and it's pretty cool. So I never actually been to Ashley, but can't wait to go there. I was gonna ride it last year, but unfortunately, one of 1225's bearings overheated, and it was sidelined for the first 2 weeks of the season, so I couldn't go last year. So hopefully 1225 will run this year, which I know for sure it definitely will, and I'll probably be there this year on the 21st of November. And I'm set to ride the 10 a.m. trip of the 21st, and I'm planning to watch the departure of the 5 p.m. train, so I'm pretty much going to be there all day, and I can't wait. It's going to be fun. So like I said, be on the lookout for a video of that trip coming soon. I'm going to try and record as much as I can, though. Have you played any train simulators? I actually haven't. I've watched lots of train videos on YouTube, but like simulator vids on YouTube, but I haven't really played it. Ever been to Mackinac Island? I haven't. I have not, actually. Have you ride any high speed rail? No, I haven't. I think the fastest I've been on when I rode 1225 was like 20 or 30 miles an hour. But one thing I definitely want to do before I move out of the state of Michigan is when 1225 does one of his excursions throughout the season, I'm going to go to that specific location and I'm going to go chase the train. Like, you know, where you chase a certain steam engine just to record shots for their videos and everything. That's what I'm going to hopefully do. You should go see Norfolk and Western 1218 is one of the best heavy locomotives. It went on excursions in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I saw. And actually, speaking of the 1218, it was actually a part of the National Railway Historical Society convention in Huntington, West Virginia in 1991, and both 1225 and nickel plate 765 were there, of course. But it's in Roanoke, Virginia, so it's a pretty long drive anyway, so I don't know if I'm gonna go see it. Go to, okay, let's see. Oh wow, you said it's at nighttime. That's actually pretty cool. Are you going to take screenshots from the replay? Yeah, once I get off stream, I'm gonna take a couple. And also, since we're on the topic of trains, I think tomorrow be on the lookout for an unboxing video because 1 year ago tomorrow, I actually bought a model train that I've actually wanted for like several years, and just want to tell you guys, I actually love model trains, and I have a ton of them, or not just a ton, just a couple, but like every single model train I have, they're all Berkshires, so, but hopefully tomorrow, be on the lookout, because tomorrow I'm going to do an unboxing and review of one of my most expensive and largest model trains I've ever owned. It is an O-scale Legacy Berkshire. It's of course the 1225, and yeah, it's literally the most expensive I ever bought. And since I mentioned that it's O-scale and it's a Legacy Berkshire, I paid damn near about $1,800. So I bought this engine from trainworld.com for, including tax by the way, for over $1,800. And in this video you can see why this engine is freaking $1,800. So, and plus, this was a model I've wanted for several years when I first got into model trains, so be on the lookout for that. Hopefully tomorrow. So I'm gonna give you guys a nice, detailed review and give you guys some good runtime of the engine too. So yeah, it's a really gorgeous model. So you're gonna like it when it comes out. So guys, as we continue on our flight towards Baku, if you guys enjoy, please make sure to leave it a like. Once again, let's get this stream to like roughly 10-20 likes. I'll greatly appreciate it. And once again, if you guys want to donate, send a super chat, feel free, as they're always appreciated as usual. We got just about an hour and 15 minutes to go before we land into Baku in less than 500 miles. Let's see if good thing ATC's still online, but it's still freaking windy as heck there. There's no ATIS, but where is 20 gusting 30? My goodness, it's pretty windy. Aviator Kale, what's up, dude? I will schedule Lake 21 soon. Alright. I mean, hopefully I'll still be able to stream Lake 21 since I still have it scheduled, so. Frig, my freaking computer is starting to slow down. You get rid of all these browsers so it won't freaking lag out. Oh my gosh. NW 1218 to the excursions to Virginia and West Virginia, North Carolina. Yep. I know that. Kind of sucks that 1218 can't run anymore. And plus, 1225 was even scheduled to go to Virginia this year, but there were speculations that it can't go, but I don't know why, though. Make sure you stream earlier tomorrow, as I don't necessarily want your Lake 21 stream to overlap mine. Alright. I mean, I have it set at 1 p.m. Eastern time, so if you want me to reschedule it, I'm perfectly fine with it. How long is tomorrow's leg? Let me see. Let me go to the World Tour 4 thread real quick. Hold on a second. Let me just go over there real quick. So for leg 21, the flight time will be 2 hours and 45 minutes. So it's going to be pretty much a similar flight time as this one. Tag me when you get the shots of the intercepting. Yeah, I'll get to it once I'm done. It's best to reschedule it an hour or two earlier because traffic also adds time. Okay, that makes sense. So let me actually do 2 hours earlier, my original scheduled time here. Because I should be up and about by that time, so I'll set it to hold on a second. Let me just find it. Alright, Leg 21. Schedule. We're going to do 11 a.m. for Leg 21. Creeping Carp, thanks for another $1, dude. Appreciate it. Alright. So I've just set Leg 21's new scheduled time to 11 a.m. Eastern. Hopefully that's fine with you, Kale, since I was originally scheduled for 1 p.m. Eastern, but I chose to do 2 hours earlier just for time. So hopefully that works for you. You make the workday fly by? Oh yeah. And it's kind of funny how you said workday because I feel like I'm actually working a job now since I'm now making money on YouTube. I mean, to me, it just doesn't even feel like a job whatsoever. But I know for sure I'm making a lot more money than what I used to be when I started working those 2 jobs when I first moved here. Why change time? It's just to not overlap each other's streams, and it's just to give each other a little extra time just to get ready, and I just don't want to overlap. We've made this work for quite a while now, and it's paying off still, which is good. Curious where are the other 2 super chats? I find them on the fan funding area on YouTube Studio. I see them. Got 2 super chats from Creeping Carp and one $100 Indian rupee super chat from Random F9387. So I can see them in the in YouTube Studio. I hate training servers so much. Yeah, I feel you, dude. I mean, that's why I said in one of my streams that I rarely to never come to either casual or expert. Even though I may do a casual stream ever so often, but I'm not sure. So, That's why everybody prefers the friggin' expert server. And it's pretty obvious too, because as of right now, there's currently 2,756 people in the expert server. And compared to training and casual, there's only 295 in casual and 468 in training. So it's pretty obvious. Looks like Chris is doing a barrel roll. I just saw that. I'm only grade 3 as of yesterday. Well, that's still good. You can still access expert, dude. Look who's behind you, on top of you. I don't see... Oh my goodness. Alright, you know what? Since, let's actually switch angles. We'll just keep it there. Oh, is this Kai? I did not know he was joining us. Oh no, that's Kelvin. I thought it was Kai because of the call sign. I'm going to get banned? I hope not, dude. I mean, as long as you follow ATC instructions, then you're perfectly fine. Any tips before I join the expert server? I don't think I have that many tips. But probably the main tip for ATC is just, just follow ATC instructions, of course, and yeah, just all that good stuff. And just like be professional how I typically do. I mean, you see it on stream anyway, so I know you'll probably do the same thing I do when you get into the expert. Imagine if Infinite Flight actually added airshow smoke to the Blue Angels F-18. Oh yeah, that would be cool. actually set this back. Since we're just about an hour out from landing into Baku. I'm suggesting you to fly from Chicago to Los Angeles. Or actually, wait, I think you might be asking IFAU about that. I'm not sure. Whoa, what the heck is that? Why is it like... Oh, it's the freaking aircraft inside of me. I finally got pro subscription, by the way. Nice. So now you can hopefully jump my flights. If you get the chance, though. Do you know how to file PyRep? I'm not sure, dude. I still gotta get used to that. And I don't think Infinite Flight does that, I think. Devil Vibes F1, good to see you, dude. So if you guys are just tuning in, if you guys enjoy, please make sure to leave the stream a like as usual, and feel free to send a donation if you want to keep on supporting the stream, as they're always appreciated, of course. Let's keep on getting this. Let's keep on getting this stream to like a good amount of likes, like 10, 20 likes. I'll greatly appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Yes, they do. I didn't know they actually do. Devil Vibes F1, thanks for the 100 Indian rubies. Appreciate it. How can I not? Oh, there you go. Friggin' computer's being stupid again. Love your channel so much. I'm unsubscribing, then subscribing right back. I don't know why, dude. Oh, you're just kidding. Alright, that's fine. This is going to be a fun approach. Baku is packed and winds are 20, gusting 30. Yeah, I saw on the ATIS earlier. So this is going to be interesting, though. Let's see the ATIS again. Because I know it shows on waypoints, so that's why I'm going there real quick. Holy cow, friggin' Baku is packed. Jesus Christ. And it looks like they're doing the S pattern again. We may be going into another S pattern approach again. We actually probably won't be. That's like it's 1, 2, 3, like 3 180s for those that are coming from the north. I really like how, whenever I do these legs, I like how ATC do these kinds of approaches, like those S patterns and everything. So yeah, I like how ATC does that sometimes. Devil Vibes again, another 100 Indian rubies. Appreciate it. Goal achieved. Yeah, I just felt like setting that up because it's all in good fun. But they do end up sending super chats like after my goal is achieved anyway, so it's all good fun. I love doing it. And it looks like It looks like Laura is actually about to land into Baku as well, since she's only 17 minutes out. So, I think she's probably flying the 321Neo right now. Only landing one runway? I'm still slated to go to runway 35, so let's see if... landing, okay, perfect. It still shows 35, so we're still going there, which is good. Laura better get priority? What do you mean? Damn, IFAU joining? Yeah, IFAU and Chris have been here since the start of the flight because he wanted to... They both wanted to escort me since we got the contrails and everything. Devil Vibes again! Oh my god, that's 3 in a row from Devil Vibes with the super chat. Jesus Christ. But this time it's 200 Indian rupees. Appreciate it, dude. Friggin' W's in the chat for Devil Vibes, dude. Oh my goodness me, this is awesome. I mean, like I said, guys, with all the super chats I've been getting recently, the past 4 days since I got monetized, I still can't thank you guys enough because this has been a huge help, and it's really helping me with this process of me trying to save up and move back to Texas by hopefully next year. So yeah, I still can't thank you guys enough because you guys are really helping me here. And I think it's all going to go uphill from here. Because like I said, I'm going to try and pursue YouTube as a full-time career, and I think it's really paying off right now. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys so much, and I know for sure I'm definitely going to go uphill from here. Chris, thanks for the 10 jewels. Devil Vibes again! Oh my gosh! Another 200 frickin' Indian rubes. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is awesome. Appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much. This is incredible. And again, another freaking Jesus. Oh my Christ. Thanks again so much, Devil Vibes. Jesus. Oh my god, thanks again, Devil Vibes, for the frickin' for the donations. I appreciate it. Vibes, man. gonna have such a big paycheck next month. Oh, this is great. That's 10 U. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Because I think you live in India, Devil Vibes, so it's different in U.S. currency. So I still can't believe Nicholas donated 583. Yeah, that's 500 euros, and that's European money, of course, and that's $583 in U.S. currency. So it's awesome. What can you buy with 200 Indian rupees in India? I'm not sure. I've never actually been to India. Man, I need to freaking reload this damn tab. Is really ticking me off. Man, I hope the stream isn't lagging at all whatsoever. My computer literally just froze on me. Alright, I'm gonna go on my phone, see if there's anything in the chat, because I literally, my computer literally just froze, and I literally can't see the chat whatsoever. Let me just scroll up a little bit, see if I missed anything. Chris for another 10 joules. Devil Vibes this time for 400 Indian rupees. My goodness. Appreciate you, dude. And Devil Vibes with another one, another 200 Indian rupees. My goodness. Thanks again, and Devil Vibes, appreciate you. Man, my freaking computer's literally frozen. Man, I need a freaking... I'm gonna completely click out of this browser and reset this. Just gonna exit out and start a new tab. This thing is really, really frozen. Come on, please cooperate with me. Road to 5K? Yes, sir. God, can this thing just frickin' work? Devil Vibes, what are you doing? Holy crap! Holy cow, freaking Devil Vibes, Jesus. Now I just have a full white screen on my computer. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna shut down my computer. Hopefully it doesn't crash my stream. Cause I need to freaking this is ridiculous. Alright, so we are now just about 35 minutes out from landing at about 163 nautical miles, and oh, there's the activity, and I told you we might probably do the S pattern again, but it looks like the activity has died down just a tiny bit though, but it's still pretty good. So I feel like we're probably going to follow the same approach on my flight plan, except we're just going to skip these last few waypoints here. Like we're going to do the approach like everyone else is doing here. But surprisingly on the ground, it's not that bad though. I thought it was much worse than that. So once again, guys, if you have enjoyed today's episode of the World Tour, please make sure to leave it a like as usual, and feel free to stay tuned for episode 21, which will be tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And yeah. And like I said, I want to thank you guys for all the donations and everything. Mainly Devil Vibes, because he literally just sent another one. Good Lord. How many freaking... Jesus. How many donations has this guy sent? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 donations from Devil Vibes. Jesus. Friggin' W in the chat for Devil Vibes, man. Aviation 321, thanks for the $5. Appreciate it. My goodness. So we're going to see what this approach into Baku is going to be like, since the winds are pretty gusty though. And let's see if Laura's there. Where's Laura? Let me check waypoint real quick, see if Laura's already down. I'm assuming she is. Oh no, wait. Where is she? Oh, she's right there. There she is. Is she on the 321Neo? Yeah, she is. Is she still in the air? Yeah, she is. Looks like she's probably doing the approach right now. So it looks like we're going to be not that far out from Laura, though, surprisingly. So it's nice to see her here, though. I kind of wonder if the A321Neo is going to pop up, since the past couple of times it hasn't, though. I'm assuming it probably won't, though, but we'll see. Devil Vibes another 40? My goodness. You guys are sending so much money is unheard of. I mean, like, seriously, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Alright, let's see if this works. I'm assuming this should probably work because it completely resets everything. Let's just get rid of all this. Can this thing just freaking close? Jesus. Alright, Devil Vibes. Alright, there you go. And since you're also part of the IFV, you're now officially a mod for my channel, dude. Congratulations. You might want to slow down and get some separation. Yeah, I feel like I should. Who's, Oh, it's Kelvin. I think Kelvin should either slow down too. Yeah, Kelvin's slowing, which is good. So I feel like once we start descent, just like the last episode, both IFAU and Chris are going to divert. Just I'm assuming probably stay out of ATC. But it's kind of nice that that they were here escorting me pretty much the entire flight, which is nice. But it obviously makes sense because, of course, according to the ATIS, it says no light aircraft accepted, so it makes perfect sense. But I was glad they were here for the escort of the entire flight, so that was all good fun. Let's just give this a minute or two to freaking load. It's so annoying. No, I don't want you. Frick's sake. Just need to freaking pop my browser back up. Alright, now it should work. Alright. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm not looking at the chat right now, just trying to freaking reload this damn freaking computer back up. Let me go back on my phone, just watch the chat while I do this. When you start getting memberships, hopefully by this weekend. I think once I'm done with today's stream, I'm gonna go on Studio and set up memberships. So yeah, hopefully by some point this weekend I'll have them ready. Alright, so just about 90 nautical miles till descent. Since I saw there was actually 2 approaches, let me check if, no, there's no something on the ATIS, like, contact 128.0 when arriving from, like, this direction or whatever. Ugh. God, can this thing just freaking... Jesus, I hate this. Come on, please work. Please work. I want you to work. gonna divert now? Alright, that's fine. Imagine how much pressure you would have if you were controlling and you got a vector Laura. Yeah, I can't imagine. I'm gonna dip now. Bye, y'all. See y'all. Gonna see if I fall asleep. Alright. Appreciate you for tuning in, Devil Vibes, and thanks for the donations. You the man, Devil Vibes. Appreciate you. Turn the translator off? I didn't even turn the translator on. It just automatically does that. It's so weird. I hate it. I need to freaking change that. I didn't mess with it at all whatsoever. It just freaking automatically just, it just automatically shows up on my chat. It's so weird. Alright, so there goes Chris and hi FAU. Still a good couple of people here. You going to speed up? I think I'm gonna stay at this. I'm gonna stay at 0.78. But I feel like I should slow down unless if Kelvin speeds up, because I gotta space myself out before I tune into approach. And of course, Devil Vibes freaking. Oh my gosh. How many super chats is that now? Hold on, let me see. Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or actually, wait, no, that I freaking missed that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 freaking super chats from Devil Vibes. My goodness. But yeah, friggin' Devil Vibes, I appreciate you, dude, for the support. Anyway, since you're leaving, glad you tuned in, and thanks again for the donations. Hope to see you tomorrow for episode 21. Oh my goodness me. Alright, peace out, Devil Vibes. Thanks again, dude. Alright, just about 40 nautical miles to go till descent into... Where's Laura? Oh, there she is. She's about to land, which is nice. And good thing since she's landing before me, because once I land, I think I'm going to park right next to Laura, see if the A321Neo pops up. I won't be surprised if it pops up anyway, because it hasn't the past couple of streams. Alright, can Kelvin just freaking slow down? Because I'm just about to start descent anyway. Or speed up, whatever you gotta do. Because I just want to space out, please. I don't want anything to happen when I tune into approach. All issues fixed, I'm ready to stream. Nice, dude. Daniel M, welcome to the stream, dude. Alright, I'm actually going to slow down to 0.76. Just to hopefully get myself a little bit of space, because what speed is he going? Oh, he's sped up to 0.82, that's fine. Because I just want to space myself out since we're just about to start descent into Baku. I like how I'm saying Baku, and I like how Baku is featured because it literally makes me think of Formula One in Baku because it races in Azerbaijan and everything, and that track is in Baku, so yeah, it's kind of neat though. You want me to speed up, or is that enough space? You're perfectly fine. It's just Kelvin that's the problem. I mean, I've already slowed down to 0.76, and I mean, he's going 0.76 now. I mean, what the heck is he doing? I think once I start descent, I'm going to manually just... I don't know. But I just hope I don't encounter any issues with ATC, because it's just... Kelvin's just being annoying a little bit. Holy cow, the freaking winds have increased. The winds are at 320 at 26, gusting 3.8. My goodness. And it looks like we already have access to approach, surprisingly, so... Since there's two approaches, let's tune into 128.0 and see what happens.
Baku radar, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, with you at 35,000.
Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo, turn right heading 210, descend and maintain 15,000. Silk West 283 Heavy, turn left heading 360. Turn left heading 360, Silk West 283 Heavy. EVA 45 Alpha Uniform Heavy, contact Baku approach on 129.3. Baku radar, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, with you at 33,800. Contacting Baku approach on 129.3, EVA
All right,
45 Alpha
descending.
Uniform Heavy. Baku radar, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo, with you at 34,800. 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, turn right heading 210, descend and maintain 15,000. Turn right heading 210, descend and maintain 15,000, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Blast a 035 heavy, turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 7,000. Siberian 357, turn left heading 170.
Turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 7000, Vlasta 035 heavy.
Turn left heading 170, Siberian 357. Aeroflot 999, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 6000. Turn right heading
Let's also
170,
request approach
descend and
runway
maintain
35.
6000. Aeroflot 999. Aeroflot 99.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is 31 nautical miles northeast of Nasos near at 33,100 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 35 at Baku Header.
Tango Foxtrot Alpha Char 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, turn right heading 220, descend and maintain 15,000.
Turn right heading 220, descend and maintain 15,000, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Stand by, Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy.
Alright, so since we're now out
Tango
of GPS,
Foxtrot
we
Alpha
can
Charlie
just,
Echo, turn left
we can
heading
just activate
130,
this.
descend and maintain 16,000. Turn left heading 130, descend and maintain 16,000, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo. Siberian 357, turn left heading 030. Aeroflot 999, contact Baku approach on 129.3. Turn left heading 030, Siberian 357. Contacting Baku approach on 129.3, Aeroflot 999. Siberian 357, turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 8000. Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy, reduce speed to 250 knots. Turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 8000, Siberian 357.
Reduce speed to 250 knots, Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy.
Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo, turn right heading 170. Oscar Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee, you're in an active airspace, please contact Baku radar on 128.0. Turn right heading 170, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo. Aeroflot 970, turn left heading 170, descend and maintain 12,000. Baku radar, Oscar Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee, with you at 26,600. Turn left heading 170,
Infinite
descend and
Rick,
maintain
welcome, dude.
12,000. Aeroflot 970. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie
Went
Alpha
here a few
Sierra,
hours
turn
ago,
right
Baku
heading
is really
230.
underrated. I bet it is.
Turn right heading 24.
Turn right heading 230, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Siberian 357, turn left heading 330.
Baku radar, Aeroflot 585, with you at 34,000.
Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy, turn left heading 070. Turn left heading 330, Siberian 357. Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy, turn left heading 050, descend and maintain 10,000.
Turn left heading 050, descend and maintain 10,000, Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy.
Aeroflot 585, turn right heading 230, descend and maintain 15,000.
Turn right heading 230, descend and maintain 15,000, Aeroflot 585.
Blast a 035 Heavy, contact Baku approach on 129.3.
Contacting Baku approach on 129.3, Vlasta 035 Heavy.
Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo, descend and maintain 12,000. Descend and maintain 12,000, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo. Virgin 739, requesting ILS approach runway 34 at Baku Hadar. Aeroflot 970, turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 10,000. Oscar Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee, reduce speed to 250 knots. Virgin 739, requesting descent via Abro 2 Foxtrot arrival. Turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 10,000, Aeroflot 970. Reduce speed to 250 knots, Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee. Virgin 739, turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 14,000. Turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 14,000, Virgin 739.
Baku radar, Lufthansa 613, with you at 8,000.
Lufthansa 613, due to heavy traffic, destination airport is not accepting incoming traffic at this time. Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy, turn left heading 350.
Lufthansa 613, requesting to divert to Baku radar.
4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, turn left heading 170.
Turn left heading 350, Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy.
Turn left heading 170, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Lufthansa 613, unable to divert to Baku Hadar, please request a suitable airport.
Roger, Lufthansa 613.
Silk West 283 Heavy, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 6,000. Siberian 357, turn right heading 080. Turn right
If
heading
I stop
170,
responding, then I
descend
probably
and
fell
maintain
asleep with my
6,000.
phone on my
Silk West
face. Yeah,
283
that's
Heavy.
kind of funny.
Azal
I know
229
that
Romeo
feeling.
Tango Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000. Turn right heading 080, Siberian 357. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, turn left heading 170. Aeroflot 5.
Turn left heading 170.
What's your thoughts
4
on the new
Lima Lima
contrails?
Uniform
It's
Charlie
freaking
Alpha
fire,
Sierra.
dude.
Turn right heading 250.
I
Aeroflot
freaking love the
585.
contrails.
Silk West 283 Heavy, contact Baku approach on 129.3. Contacting Baku approach on 129.3, Silk West 283 Heavy. Victor
And the
Tango
new
Alpha
UI,
Alpha
I
Alpha
like
Super
it.
is 31 nautical
really
miles
nice.
northeast of Nasosnaya at 26,400 feet, requesting ILS approach runway
Frick, one of my
35 at Baku
speakers slipped
Hadar.
down.
Victor Tango Alpha
I don't know if
Alpha
you heard
Alpha
that.
Super,
Sorry about
turn
that.
right heading 230, descend and maintain 12,000. Turn right heading 230, descend and maintain 12,000, Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super. Baku Radar, Hotel Bravo Juliet Foxtrot Victor, with you at 2,700. Aeroflot 970, turn right heading 330.
Jordan, welcome, dude.
Hotel Bravo Juliet Foxtrot Victor,
The
frequency
contrails look
change
best on
approved.
the
Good
A380
day.
and 747.
Turn
Oh yeah.
right heading 330,
I remember seeing some
Aeroflot
good
970.
pictures.
Frequency change approved. Hotel Bravo
Once
Juliet
this
Foxtrot
World Tour
Victor.
4 is
Good
done,
day.
I'm definitely gonna do a 747 flight, mainly Houston to Frankfurt, because eventually, that's gonna be replaced on that route. So I want to give that a
Aeroflot
try.
970,
Even though the
turn
747
right
is
heading
outdated, I
340,
feel
descend and
interested in
maintain
doing it.
8,000. Siberian 357, turn right
As
heading
well as the
140.
A380 flights, especially the
Aeroflot
Lufthansa
585,
ones.
turn left heading
Since I still gotta
170.
do those.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, reduce speed to 250 knots.
Let's slow down.
Descend and maintain 10,000. 4 Lima.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha
Frankfurt,
Sierra.
Bengaluru. Yeah, I'll do that eventually. I still got to do freaking A330-200 flights as well. But yeah, I'll do Frankfurt to Bengaluru on the 747-8. I'll be more than happy to do that. It's like an 8.5 hour flight, and I'm down for that. Let's also reduce my vertical speed just a little bit, since we're just about to level off at 15,000.
Siberian 357.
I feel
turn
like
right
I'm gonna
heading
do a
160,
180 here
descend
any
and
second
maintain
now.
6,000. Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy, turn right heading 120. Turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 6,000. Siberian 357. Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee, turn right heading 330.
Turn right heading 120, Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy.
Turn right heading 330, Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee. Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo, turn right heading 260. Turn right heading 260, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo.
You should probably have a diversion
Four
airport
Lima Alpha
ready.
Victor India
No,
Alpha,
I'm
turn left
perfectly
heading
fine. I have
050.
more fuel to survive if anything gets chaotic.
Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee, descend and maintain 8000.
And plus, I think I packed like 2 hours of extra fuel before I departed
Descend
Moscow.
and maintain 8000. Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee.
So I am perfectly fine. Alright, so we just leveled off at 15,000, so I feel like my next call is probably
Siberian
gonna
357, turn
go
right
into
heading
180 here.
170. Turn right heading 170, Siberian 357.
Or actually, I don't know. We'll see what happens next. But the winds, though, my goodness, winds at 33022, gusting 34.
Siberian
My goodness.
357, contact Baku approach on 129er.
This landing's gonna be pretty
4
interesting.
Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, descend and maintain 10,000. Aeroflot.
Descend and maintain 10,000. 4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super, turn left heading 200.
Descend and maintain 10,000. Aeroflot 585.
Aeroflot 970, turn right heading 350. Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee, turn right heading 350. Turn left heading 200, Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super. 4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, turn left heading 040.
Yeah,
Turn
we're
left
gonna do a
heading
180 here, I
040.
think.
4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo, descend and maintain 11,000. Descend and maintain 11,000, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo. Baku radar, Tango Charlie Victor Foxtrot Bravo, with you at 11,900. Aeroflot 970, turn right heading 080. Tango Charlie Victor Foxtrot Bravo is 31 nautical miles east of Kyrdemir at 11,800 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Baku Hadar. Turn right heading 080, Aeroflot 970. Tango Charlie Victor Foxtrot Bravo, turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 10,000.
KLM 116 is 31 nautical miles east of Kyrdemir at 23,400 feet, requesting GPS approach any runway at Baku Hadar.
KLM 116, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 13,000. Baku radar, Cactus 2111, with you at 23,200. 4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, turn left heading 350, descend.
Turn
Alright,
left heading
350 and
350.
8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000. 4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Victor Tango Alpha
See you
Alpha
next stream.
Alpha
Alright,
Super,
thanks for
reduce
tuning
speed to
in.
250 knots.
IFAU.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super. Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 6,000.
Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 6000, Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy.
Aeroflot 585,
So I feel like we're
turn
gonna
left
do
heading
2 more
080.
180s until we go on to
Tango
final.
Charlie
So
Victor Foxtrot
probably about
Bravo,
like 10
turn left
minutes or
heading
so we'll be down
080.
on the ground.
Turn left heading
Where's
080.
Laura? Did
Aeroflot
she land already?
585.
I think she already did.
Turn left heading 080, Tango Charlie Victor Foxtrot Bravo. Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy, contact Baku approach on
Hold on, let me check
129.3.
waypoint.
Aeroflot 4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, reduce speed to 230 knots. Reduce speed to 230 knots.
Reduce speed to 230 knots. 4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super, turn left heading 170. Turn left heading 170, Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super.
Yeah, Laura,
Executing Mr. Croach. Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu.
Laura's right there. So I think
Zulu
we
0
should
Zulu
probably go to
Zulu.
like one
Turn
of
left
these
heading
stands right
340.
here.
Climb and maintain 6000.
Turn left heading 340. Climb and maintain 6000. Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu.
I actually want to go on the phone and check if
Tango Foxtrot Alpha
if the
Charlie Echo.
A321
Turn right
Neo
heading
can
350.
actually-
Descend and
is
maintain
actually
8000.
there. Gonna go on beta, see
Oscar
if it
Oscar
works.
Sierra Kilo Yankee. Turn right heading 080. Descend and maintain 7000. Turn right heading 350. Descend and maintain 8000. Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo. Turn right heading 080. Descend and maintain 7000. Oscar Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee. KLM 116. Turn left heading 080.
Turn left heading 080, KLM 116.
Aeroflot 970. Turn right heading 170. Descend and maintain 6000. Turn right heading 170. Descend and maintain 6000. Aeroflot 970. Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super. Reduce speed to 240 knots. Reduce speed to 240 knots. Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super. For Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Reduce speed to 220 knots.
Aeroflot 370 Heavy, requesting aisles approach runway 35 at Baku Haida.
Reduce speed to 220 knots. For Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu. Turn left heading 270.
Turn left heading 270. Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu.
Mike Uniform Mike India November is 15 nautical miles northeast of Baku Kala at 17,700 feet. Requesting visual approach any runway at Baku Haidar. Aeroflot 370 Heavy. Turn right heading 220. Descend and maintain 12,000. Mike Uniform Mike India November. Turn right heading 180. Descend and maintain 12,000.
Turn right heading 220. Descend and maintain 12,000. Aeroflot 370
Well,
Heavy.
it looks like
Turn left heading 340.
looks like you guys
Aeroflot
will get a glimpse of the
585.
A321Neo because I literally just checked on my
Aeroflot
phone and
585.
it
Descend and
literally
maintain
spawned
8,000.
in. So
Descend
yeah,
and
once I
maintain
land in
8,000. Aeroflot
once I land in
585.
Baku, you guys are gonna get another good
Descend and
glimpse of the
maintain 10,000.
321Neo.
Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super. Turn left heading 200. Descend and maintain 10,000. Cactus 2111. Turn right heading 130. Oscar Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee. Contacting Baku approach on 129.3. Aeroflot 970. Aeroflot 585. Turn left heading 350.
Turn left heading 350. Aeroflot 585.
Cactus 2111. Turn left heading 170. Turn left heading 170. Cactus 2111. Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu. Reduce speed to 220 knots. Oscar Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee. Reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots. Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu.
Reduce speed to 220 knots. Oscar Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee. Tango Charlie Victor Foxtrot Bravo. Turn left heading 350. Descend and maintain 8,000. Aeroflot 1852. You're in an active airspace. Please contact Baku radar on 128.0. Qantas 2002 Heavy. You're in an active airspace. Please contact Baku radar on 128.0. Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu. Turn left heading 170.
Baku radar. Aeroflot 1852. With you at 16,700.
4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Turn right heading 090.
Turkish 334 is 30 nautical miles east of Kyodemir at 30,300 feet, requesting aisles approach any runway at Baku Haidar.
Qantas 2002 Heavy is 24 nautical miles southeast of Baku Kala at 11,000 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 35 at Baku Haidar. Turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 10,000. Qantas 2002 Heavy.
Frequency change approved as AL 1405 Heavy. Good day. 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Minimum fuel. 13 minutes remaining. Oscar Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee. Turn right heading 170. Descend and maintain 6,000. Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 6000. Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee. KLM 116, turn left heading 350, descend and maintain 8000.
Turn left heading 350, descend and maintain 8000, KLM 116. Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 13,000, Turkish 334.
Victor Tango Alpha Super, turn left heading 070. Turn left heading 070, Victor Tango Alpha Super.
Not again? What do you mean?
Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee, contact Baku approach on 129.3. Zulu 0 Zulu, contact Baku approach on 129.3. Contacting Baku approach on 129.3, Oscar Sierra Kilo Yankee.
Looks like we're about to see
4
someone
Lima Alpha
pass
Victor
by me.
India Alpha, turn right heading 130. Turn right heading 130, 4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, turn right heading 110, descend and maintain 7000. 4 Lima Alpha.
Turn right heading 110, descend and maintain 7000. 4 Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Where's that aircraft that
Descend
goes
and
past
maintain
me?
7000. 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha.
Frig, I think I missed him. Oh wait, there he is. You guys can see that little aircraft right by my tail. You can see him right there. Got 2% fuel. Oh my goodness. So once again, guys, once we land in Baku, you guys are going to get another good glimpse of the
Aeroflot
A321Neo.
370 Heavy, turn left heading 180.
Since I
Turn
literally
left
just
heading
went on my
180,
phone and
Aeroflot
thankfully
370
the
Heavy.
A321Neo was able to spawn in, which is good. So hopefully one of these stands will stay open. Hopefully F2 and
4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha.
yeah, once we land in
Emergency
Baku,
fuel,
I'm going to
14
show you
minutes
guys the
remaining.
A321Neo.
4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Copy emergency fuel.
So since you got 14 minutes of fuel, you should probably divert. Where's the closest airport you can divert to? Or actually,
Victor
it looks like
Tango
there isn't
Alpha
that
Alpha
much.
Super. Turn left heading
Places are
020.
pretty
Descend and
far.
maintain 8000. Turn left heading 020. Descend and maintain 8000. Victor Tango Alpha Alpha Super. Turkish 334. Turn left heading 080. Mike Uniform Mike India November. Turn right heading 260. Qantas 2002 Heavy. Turn right heading 260. Turn right heading 260. Mike Uniform Mike India November. Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo. Turn right heading 120.
Turn right heading 260. Qantas 2002 Heavy.
Turn right heading 120. Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo.
Turn left heading 080, Turkish 334.
Tango Charlie Victor Foxtrot Bravo. Reduce speed to 230 knots. Mike Uniform Mike India November. Emergency fuel. 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes.
Cactus
Oh my goodness.
2111. Turn left heading 040. Turn left heading 040. Cactus 2111. Victor Tango Alpha Super. Turn left
That guy
heading
has to
350.
divert. My goodness.
Reduce speed to 230 knots. Tango Charlie Victor Foxtrot Bravo. Turn left heading 350. Victor Tango Alpha Super. Mike Uniform Mike India November. Copy emergency. Please divert to nearest practical airport. 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Turn right heading 170. Descend and maintain 6000. Mike Uniform Mike India November. Requesting to divert to Baku Haidar. Turn right heading
Why is he
170.
requesting to
Descend and
divert to the
maintain
freaking
6000.
arriving
4
airport?
Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo. Descend and maintain 7000. Mike Uniform Mike India November. Requesting to divert to Baku Kala. Aeroflot 1852.
Baku Kala.
Turn left heading 180.
Where's that? Where's
Cactus
Baku
2111. Turn left heading 350. Descend and maintain 8000.
Where's Baku Kala?
Turn left heading 180, Aeroflot 1852.
Turn left heading 350, descend and maintain 8000, Cactus 2111. Azal 68 Heavy, requesting ILS approach runway 35 at Baku Hadar.
Oh, it's
Roger,
right there.
Mike Uniform Mike India November. Azal 68 Heavy, turn left heading
it's a small
170,
strip, I guess
descend and
that'll
maintain
do.
16,000. 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, contact Baku approach on 129.3. Aeroflot 585, turn right heading 120.
Turn right heading 120, Aeroflot 585.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, turn right heading 170,
Alright.
descend and maintain 6000.
Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 6000. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 10,000, Express Maroc 1.
Looks like we're going on
Qantas
downwind on
2002
35.
Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000.
Let's see
Turkish
if the spot is
334,
open.
descend and maintain
Alright, that
9,000.
spot's still open.
Aeroflot 58,
It's the
4
A321Neo
Lima
is
Lima
right
Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, contact Baku approach on 129.3.
here. Alright.
Contacting Baku. Baku approach. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, with you at 6200.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, continue as filed, expect the ILS
like we're
approach
going to
runway
35.
35 at Baku Hadar.
Roger. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
And good thing we're going to 3.5 because it's a pretty short taxi.
Baku approach, KLM
So hopefully
116,
this spot
with you
will
at
stay
8000.
open so I can be right next to the A321Neo.
Tango Charlie Victor Foxtrot Bravo is 4 nautical miles southwest of Nasos at 8,000 feet, requesting radar vectors to Baku Hadar.
Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu, turn left heading 020, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 35 approach. Oscar Oscar
Turn left heading 020. Maintain 4000. Maintain
there goes
4000
approach.
until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 35. Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu.
I mean, I guess it's fine.
Baku approach. Aeroflot 1852, with you at 12,000. Baku approach. Aeroflot 585, with you at 7,000.
Ocean 1207 Echo.
I guess I can tune into the tower.
Qantas 2002 Heavy is 26 nautical miles southwest of Baku Hadar at 9,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 3.
Baku Hadar Tower. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is 12 nautical miles to the west at 6,000 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 35.
Qantas 2002 Heavy is on right base runway 35.
Baku Hadar Tower, Sunturk 857, ready for departure at runway 34, departing west. 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, is on left base runway 35.
Well, there goes tower. I mean, I guess it's perfectly fine since we're already on downwind anyway, so I guess we can do this ourselves. Alright,
Baku Hadar traffic, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo is 12 nautical miles to the west at 6,700 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 35.
Baku Hadar traffic. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is 14 nautical miles to the southwest at 6,000 feet.
Alright, let's start
Inbound for
turning.
landing. Will make left traffic for runway 35.
what's the elevation?
Baku Hadar traffic.
Okay.
Qantas 20 Heavy is 5.
And let's also,
Baku Hadar traffic, Sunturk 857 is taking off runway 34, departing west.
let's hope there's a supervisor here, because this guy is literally next to me.
Four Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, emergency fuel, 4 minutes remaining.
Oh boy, I think he's gonna make it. I hope he does.
Baku Hadar traffic. 4 Lima
Let's also
Lima
tune
Uniform
into the
Charlie
ILS.
Alpha Sierra is on left base. Runway 35.
Baku Hadar traffic, Azal 6A Heavy is 15 nautical miles to the northeast at 15,700 feet, inbound for landing, will make right traffic for runway 35. Baku Hadar traffic, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo is on left base, runway 35. Baku Hadar traffic, Red Nose 002 November Victor is taking off runway 35, departing east.
Man, this landing's going to be so interesting because it's so windy here. I mean, you guys can clearly see it. So, I mean, look at 330 at 22 gusting 34.
Baku Hadar traffic, Etihad 256 Super is taking off runway 34, remaining in the pattern.
Alright, let's turn.
Baku Hadar traffic, November 6 Romeo Charlie, holding short runway 34.
Baku is by the sea, so it does get windy. Oh, that's cool. Minus 200 feet per minute? I'm not sure, dude. I'm just going to play it by ear, and I'm just going to get along with it. Because I don't really care about the feet per minute if it's so windy. All that matters is I'm just going to try and maintain center line and everything else. So yeah. Alright, let's start slowing. Let's actually descend and go down to 2,000. Just so we can stay below the glide slope. I hope this.
Baku Hadar traffic, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha is on final, runway 35. Baku Hadar traffic, Mike Uniform Mike India November is 9 nautical miles to the south at 2,600 feet, inbound for landing, will make right traffic for runway 34.
Alright, he's going to 34, which is
Baku
good.
Hadar traffic, November 6 Romeo Charlie is taking off runway 34, departing north.
Baku Hadar traffic, Zulu 0 Zulu Zulu is clear of all runways.
Baku Hadar traffic, Mike Uniform Mike India November is 7 nautical miles to the south at 1,900 feet, inbound for landing, will make right traffic for runway 35.
Did you see the Vietnam 787 overrun? I actually did. That was kind of interesting, though. Alright, report position, final 35.
Baku Hadar traffic, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is on final, runway 35.
2,500.
Baku Hadar traffic, Mike Uniform Mike India November is on final, runway 35.
Yeah, I was actually kind of lucky on this one. I thought he was going to 3.4, but he's going to 3.5. I actually want to slow down just a little bit more.
Baku Hadar traffic, Qantas 2002 Heavy is on final, runway 35.
Just want to give myself a little bit of space.
Baku Hadar traffic, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo is on final, runway 35.
Baku Hadar traffic, November 6 Romeo Charlie, going around.
Thank God he's going around.
Baku Hadar traffic, November 6 Romeo
Holy
Charlie is 4
frick,
nautical
my frickin'
miles to the north
throttle
of
is being-
2,600 feet, inbound for landing, will make left traffic for runway 35.
Alright, I actually want to put this here.
Baku Hadar traffic, Iraqi 67
Alright, I'm
is
gonna
19
focus here,
nautical
'cause
miles to the south at
this is
7,000
really
feet,
windy here.
inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 35. Baku Hadar traffic, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo is on final, runway 35. Baku Hadar traffic, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha is clear of all runways. Baku Hadar traffic, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo is on final, runway 35.
Baku Hadar traffic, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is on final, runway 35.
500.
Baku Hadar traffic, Mike Uniform Mike India November is clear of all runways.
400.
Baku Hadar traffic, Silk West 902 Heavy is taking off runway 34, departing west.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 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 10. Retard.
Baku Hadar traffic, Tango Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Echo is on final, runway 35.
Baku Hadar traffic, Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy is 9 nautical miles to the south at 2,800 feet, inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway 35.
Baku Hadar traffic, Victor Tango Alpha 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 Super is 13 nautical miles to the northwest at 8,000 feet.
Man, I exited
Inbound
just
for
in time
landing,
for that
will make
aircraft
left
behind
traffic
me
for
to
runway
land.
35. Baku Hadar traffic, Iraqi 67 is on final, runway 35.
Alright, let's turn here.
Baku Hadar traffic, KLM 116 is 8 north.
Baku Hadar traffic, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra is clear of all runways.
Alright, welcome to Baku. Alright, where's my spot?
Baku
Is it still
Hadar
open?
traffic, Aeroflot 585 is 12 nautical
good
miles
thing
to
it's
the
still
south
open,
at
so we'll go to-
5,200 feet. Inbound for landing, will make straight in for runway
We'll go
35.
to this spot here.
Baku Hadar traffic, Azal 122, holding short.
Baku Hadar ground, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, request taxi to parking.
For Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
How many was that? I'm not sure, but we'll see
Taxi
once
to
I get to
parking,
the gate.
Tango Foxtrot Alpha
Or
Charlie
spot or
Echo.
whatever. So my spot will be stand F2 because it's right next to the 321Neo. Because I want to show you guys it. Where's this guy going? I feel like I might have to stop and give way. I think that's why he's stopping. So let's give way for this guy. At least ground is still online. Because surprisingly, there isn't that much going on in the ground compared to what it is around the airport, though. Or actually, you know what? If, I don't know if he's going to continue straight. I don't know what's going on.
Baku Hadar ground, Azal 123, ready to taxi with information echo.
Azal 123, taxi to runway 34, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 34, Azal 123.
I feel like I have to go around here, which is fine.
Baku Haida ground, Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy, request taxi to
Wait
parking.
for this guy.
Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy, hold position.
So we'll quickly pass.
Baku Hadar ground, cargo 003 Heavy, ready to taxi with information echo.
Holding position, Azal 229 Romeo Tango Heavy.
Let's go to this spot right here. I'm still right next to the 321Neo anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Baku Hadar ground, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, request taxi to parking.
Azal 123, request frequency change.
Baku Hadar ground, 5 November Foxtrot India Kilo flight of 5, ready for pushback with information echo.
Dude, this guy's gonna get frickin' violated, I swear.
Baku Haida ground, Qantas 2002 Heavy, request taxi to gate A03 at the Terminal 1.
4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Right.
Taxi to parking, 4 Lima Alpha Victor India Alpha. Baku Hadar ground, Iraqi 67, request taxi to stand 0 at the
Alright.
VIP apron.
Welcome to Baku.
Qantas 2002 Heavy, taxi to Terminal 1 Gate A.
Alright, flight time from Moscow, 2 hours and 56 minutes, so it was another good solid approach. And with that being said, since we are literally right next to Laura here, even though it shows Infinite X, but it actually was Laura, let's go take a look at the A321Neo, because I can see the stairs already. So now all we have to do is just wait for this to pop up. We can just tune out of ground since we're done with that. So let's just give it a minute. What is that guy doing? I'm not sure, dude. I am not sure, but I'm not going to say anything since he's gone now. There we go. Alright, so here's the A321Neo once again. It's been a while since I've last saw this. And also, you guys can see that ever since the last time the A321Neo popped up on my stream, it was a whole lot different compared to what it was before, since I think the last time it appeared was the Tampa to Cancun stream, which was quite a while ago, and it was completely covered in like a tannish color or whatever it was. And you guys can see it looks completely different now, and we got the doors open and everything. But unfortunately, if we go inside, there's still no seats though. But one thing that has changed is we got the doors open, both the front and the rear door. And also, let me give you guys a nice good view of the sharklets too, since they fixed it. Because you guys can clearly see that they obviously fixed the A321Neo's sharklets, since they were, I guess I could say, like skinny, because the top part of the sharklet was really skinny, and I think the bottom part was like fat, I think. But it looks like they fixed it, and it looks pretty much identical to the real life one. So yeah, and also let me give you guys a nice good glimpse of the engines too. It still has the awesome Pratt & Whitney engines. I really like these engines. So So yeah, I get a good glimpse of it. Even though it's on low graphics, it still looks pretty good in my opinion. So we're still looking. So we're still waiting to see on when we'll have our first batch of liveries, because I feel like it's still pretty soon, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure when we're gonna have our first batch of liveries, but I know for sure it's gonna be pretty soon though. And I'm still looking forward to seeing what engine sounds we're gonna have for the 321Neo, because I'm still not sure um, if it's gonna come with the 757 sounds, or should I say the modified ones with the Max 8 and everything. But we'll see. But I still feel like it's probably gonna come out pretty soon, probably like September-ish once the World Tour is done. But yeah. So it feels nice to have the A321Neo spawned in again. And I was actually glad that I was actually able to do this stream at just the right time, since, of course, you saw that Laura was approaching into Baku, and she landed not too long before me, so it was pretty cool. And of course, I almost totally forgot to show you guys, and let me do this right now. So here's the mask, of course. It's a really nice mask. And also, if I go inside, let me show you guys the cockpit too. I totally forgot to do this before when I showed you guys the 321Neo. Looks like the cockpit is it's almost outlandish, but let me actually do this. There you go. It may not be the entire cockpit, but it's something though. There you go. Just felt like switching it to nighttime just to show you guys that. But anyway, guys, just felt like showing you guys the A321Neo once again, just to give you guys a nice little glimpse and update of it. Let me actually. All right. Let me just let me set that to that, because I'm gonna put the A321Neo as the outro screen, or the outro. There you go. Give you guys a nice, good glimpse of it. So guys, with that being said, that is going to be it for episode 20 of the Infinite Flight World Tour. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys did, please make sure to leave it a like as usual. And don't forget to stay tuned for episode 21, which is currently scheduled for 11 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. We'll be flying on the Azerbaijan A319. It's going to be a pretty similar flight time as today, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to it, as always. And also, I want to give an honorable mentions to all those who sent in their super chats and everything. Just want to shout them out. Want to shout out to Crean Carp, Random FF 9387, Devil Vibes, and Official Aviation A321. Thank you guys once again for your super chats. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for continuing to support me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And also, I hope you guys enjoyed this nice work in progress and glimpse of the A321Neo, because it's nice to see it there again. So, guys, thank you so much for watching episode 20, and I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 21. Goodbye, guys.